Sarah, Brent, we have our balance of power map here, and you can see both parties inching closer to that magic number 218. At this hour, we still have 17 seats undecided. Last hour, and the only race I've seen called so far today, Democrats going up to 204 with the seat in Louisiana called for them. There are 17, as I said, seats still uncalled. 10 of those alone are in California. All the other 7 are one in 7 different states. Those races too close to call. California's reasoning, though, because a lot of votes are still uncounted. And we got some questions from viewers about why that is, why so many House races are still undecided so far out from the election. Let's break some of that down.
We'll start with this. How can there be places without a full vote count when other states are decided Tuesday night? Well, the short answer, every state has its own election laws. Each state's rules and procedures for how to count the vote are different. Some states, like Connecticut, don't allow election workers to begin processing early and absentee ballots until Election Day, which can slow things down. Each absentee ballot must be sorted, scanned, and undergo signature verification to confirm the voter's identity. If there's an issue with the signature, workers have a certain number of days to contact the voter and have them confirm their information, then correct the ballot. That's another processing delay known as ballot curing. In states like Nevada and California, mail-in ballots must be counted even if they are received up to a few days after the election, as long as they are postmarked by Election Day. That means most states have finished counting before California, also the most populous state, has even received all of its ballots. Another question. It's the same ballots as the presidential election. Can't they count both at the same time? And how is it taking this long? They were all on the same piece of paper. Yes, election workers are counting all the races on one ballot when they process it. Keep in mind, though, every voter in the state gets to decide on the president, but not all races are statewide, like House representatives. That means organizations like the Associated Press have enough data to call states for president, while smaller local races remain too close. Election results that take a long time do not mean voter fraud. It's very normal for this process to take a while, especially as voting access has expanded across the country.
Now, some of those 17 seats that have been called, all 5 of Connecticut's House districts. They were called within hours of polls closing last week. All 5 of the Democratic incumbents there retained their seats, and while many districts across the country shifted more Republican, 3 of those here actually ended up winning their reelection by larger margins. I want to show you really quickly. One was Congressman John Larson, who kept his seat with more than 93,000 votes. Then we have, I'm going to go down to Congressman Jim Himes securing 61% of the vote there in Southern Connecticut. And then our most watched, highly contested race, the 5th district, which had a really good chance of flipping and impacting balance of power in the House, ended up going to incumbent Jahana Hayes with a lot bigger margin than she had just 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she won by 2,000 votes. This year, 22,000. We're, of course, going to keep watching this, and we'll keep you updated as anything changes. Sarah, Brent.